So those first two songs were from the album Good Feng Shui, which is out everywhere. If you guys don't know, this is the album release party for that album. And this CD, I started writing all these songs that you hear today about 3 years ago, kind of when the COVID started, to be honest. It's not really a COVID project, but it's one of the good things that I think having a little pause in your life can give you. So I started writing all these songs, and then I started producing this album. And actually, at that time, at the beginning of 2020, I planned to put out the album that summer, like the summer of 2020. And I was gonna sing the songs and all that, but then as I started doing it, I realized that it was gonna take much longer than that. So then I was like working on it for a long time. And then before Christy sang, there was actually another girl that sang in this band called Megan. Maybe some of you guys have seen her, and she was like really awesome singer, and she made an album, made a version of the album, which was super good, but not really perfect, to be honest, because actually I don't really know why. It's really hard. It's really hard to make an album because you're making it, and every step you think you're doing the right thing, but then you get the result, and then you're like, I don't know if I want to put this out. But anyway, because I took so long, and actually like some of the producing team took a really long time too, it was kind of a blessing in disguise, because that singer Megan actually eventually left Hong Kong, and because of that it was really sad, but I was able to get Christy on the team, and now she sings on this version of the album. And I'll be honest with you, it took me a really long time, and I almost put it out many times as something short of, not that it's perfection, but really short of what I wanted it to be. But now, after 3 years, I'm glad it took this long, because it's very, very close to what I wanted this album to sound like. So if you guys haven't heard it yet, and you like the first couple songs, you guys can go listen to it. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. And then because there's no physical album, because I'm not sure if anyone has CD players or whatnot, we'll be giving away these little plants for you, and you guys can take one home, and then maybe you can listen, you can have the plant and water the plant while you listen to the album. Something like that. That's the plan.
The entire time.
All right. Thank you for the applause. I didn't give the whole speech for applause. I actually gave the whole speech to explain why this next song is not on the album. Because the songs that are on the album I wrote 3 years ago, and I've actually been writing this whole time. And so this is one of the newer ones, and it's it's called Sifu Told Me. Sifu says, because in Feng Shui there's a lot of Sifus, Feng Shui masters, and actually I've never gone to see one, but there's a really good one in my life, which is my mom. So this one is called Sifu said. Ready? 1, 2.